Hey, welcome everybody. You've got Rob Whitty here calling in out of Toronto. You're on the Infinitus pre-launch call. And it was just a matter of weeks ago that we heard about a massive giant in the home-based business, network marketing industry ready to launch out in the North American market. And the odd thing about it, even though this company is now 24, almost 25 years old, I had never heard of them before, and yet they were number 5 in the world. I was speaking to the senior vice president. He said, Rob, 10 years ago we said number 1 in China, number 1 in the world. Number 1 in China, number 1 in the world. And he said last year we became number 1 in China. Now we're going to be number 1 in the world. And the key is we are bringing the formulations that are, some of them are thousands of years old, and we use ancient sacred extraction techniques. Emperors and kings have used these formulations. They've been passed down to generations because they work. They're efficacious. They really make a difference in the human body. And so here's this company. The name of the company is Infinitus, currently launching or pre-launching in Canada, soon the U.S. and Mexico to start with, and many markets beyond that. And our company right now is just kicking out here in Canada. We've launched 3 products, and we're going to share a little bit about those in a minute. But one of the interesting facts about Infinitus as a company, you know, they own their own land. They own a lot of the farms that the products are growing on, the ingredients are growing on, and they actually own their own factories, the labeling company. So they've really got a massive hold on this whole event called Infinitus Health. And it's been put together to bring the secrets of traditional Chinese medicine to the world. And as I mentioned, these formulations are some of them thousands of years old. And so it's kind of a sacred responsibility, and we're already seeing how these products are working in people's lives. Now, let me give you a quick snapshot. I've been in the industry for 28 years and been fortunate enough to have some success in the industry. And I've noticed a trend that's happened in the home-based business industry on 2 levels. Number 1, a lot of fad products coming out. In other words, you know, somebody discovers an ingredient, we isolate it and begin to promote, you know, really promote that ingredient, and then a year later nobody even wants to take it, or it's not being effective anymore. So that's on one level about the introduction of many new shiny object type products is what I'd call them, that really don't produce long-term results. Secondly, in the industry, home-based business industry, we see a lot of companies coming and going. They don't really have a long-term game plan. They really is more about just, you know, trying to get in and make some money in the industry by coming up with a novel idea. Comparatively speaking, here is a company, the mother company is 128 years old. The Infinitus Health Company now, which is a separate branch of that company, 24, almost 25 years old, did almost $7 billion in business last year alone as its own entity. And it has taken on this responsibility to bring these products that have been used through the centuries to the Western Hemisphere and, of course, the world. We are actually going to take this company around the world, and they've got a very comprehensive reward system to help us do that. But it all starts with the product, and the product making a difference, making an impact in people's lives. There's 3 basic concepts here with Infinitus. Number 1, the concept is what we call chi vitality, and chi vitality is all about the stimulation, or what we call the vital energy of the body. And to maintain health, you need to strengthen that chi vitality. And of course, that's what these products do. And that way the body's strong enough to protect itself from invading pathogens and other issues. The second concept you need to understand about what our products do, because they really service the whole being. It's not like isolating one little element. It services the whole being, and that is yin-yang. Yin-yang is simply the two opposite forces in the universe, light and dark, male, female. And the ancient belief is that illness is believed to be caused by an imbalance of that energy. So an imbalance of the yin and yang in the body. And when you begin to balance out that yin-yang, it brings our body to, or creates that environment where health can occur. And then the third and last thing I want to share with you about the product concept is Zhang Fu, which is all about the internal organs inside the body and regulating them and helping to repair, regenerate those organs. And as we do, that again creates that environment for health and longevity. So very exciting product concepts here that we have in Infinitus. But what I'm excited about is when people actually start taking the products. I know I started using the products almost 2 months ago, I believe, and I began to notice them right away in my body and what they were doing for me as far as energy and calmness. But tonight I want to share, have someone else come on and share their experience with us here. And I don't know if you know anybody that's ever had a high blood pressure before, heart disease. You probably know is the number one killer in North America, or part of heart disease is high blood pressure. So I've got my friend here on the line with us, Richard Walton, who's been a long-time industry veteran here and started on the products a little bit ago, and want to bring Richard in to share his story with us tonight. Are you with us, Richard?
I sure am, Rob. One quick story before I do the blood pressure thing. I lost 5 or 6 pounds without even intending to do it. Now, so I'll pick up with that concept again. I went to my doctor a couple of weeks ago, and he said, your blood pressure's down a little bit. My blood pressure had been over 140 and over 90 for the people that know those types of things, and even higher than that. And I went to him 2 days ago, and he said, your blood pressure's down again. I said, okay, well, give me a number this time, for heaven's sake. And he said 110 over 78. And I don't think I've been at that level for about 30 years. And the amazing thing here is I wasn't trying to do that. I was just taking the products on a continuous basis, and surprise, this is what happened. Thanks, Rob.
Hey, that is amazing, Richard. Congratulations on that. And so when Richard talks about the products, and here's something. I guess Richard too. You were taking the tea. Was it once a day, Richard?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So what Richard's referring to when he says the products, we have 3 products right now in the Infinitus lineup. Number 1 is called the Pu'er Tea. This is a special, it's a tangerine peel with Pu'er Tea. And so this is a special formulation that's fermented over a 10-year period that it takes to produce this. It's got great digestive results as far as helping the digestive system, helping to balance blood sugar, and as you just heard with Richard, could even affect our blood pressure, inflammation, these kind of things. So that's number 1 product. So it's a tea, and it's in a nice little sachet, and all you do is you pour the sachet into a cup and put water. But it can be either hot or cold, doesn't matter. You can drink it hot or cold. And, it's quite lovely, and we just drink it black. My wife and I, we usually have our high tea around 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So, it's just whatever works for you, though. Second product I want to mention is Premium Nutrients for Better Health, which is really a product that strengthens and trains the immune system to be smarter and operate at its peak. And so what's happening with the premium nutrients, of course, our immune system is so important on being able to help us defend ourselves, our body. Secondly, it deals with inflammation. And, of course, inflammation is really the cause of all disease in our bodies. And then the third product is called Royal Ling Ji Plus. This is what we call mushrooms done right. This is the most potent Lingji mushrooms in the world that exist, and it grows in a very special place. And all these products have been tested for heavy metals, for contaminants, for pesticides, herbicides, mold, all those kind of things, and came back squeaky clean. So we're absolutely confident that when you consume these products, not only will you have a benefit now, but you'll also have a benefit in the days, the weeks, the months, the years to come. It will begin to work in a very transformative way to balance the body, lift that chi life force inside of you, and begin to restore and have the organs working properly in your body. Pretty phenomenal. But we've also got another side to this, which is related to health as well, because we want to have a healthy relationship with abundance and prosperity in our life. And I don't know about you that are on the call tonight, but I've certainly found that prosperity and abundance has a lot to do with my health, because if we don't have that in our life, sometimes we can have what we call stress. Okay, so stress can happen if we don't have those finances and that abundance in our life. And so what Infinitus has done is set up a beautiful reward system. It's very comprehensive and enables you to begin sharing these beautiful products that I'm extremely proud of. I know when I share these products with people, I'm really going to make an impact in their life, not short term, and this product is going to benefit them for the weeks and years to come. So that's coming from my consciousness or my inner being, that I'm giving a gift to people that I share this with. Secondly, that we've got a reward system that you can really make a difference, not just now, but also in the future. That when you build a business here with Infinitus, they've developed a very long-term plan, and I'd say that's what distinguishes here Infinitus beyond and apart from all others. We've got a program here where this company is going to be around for generations to come, and that you can pass this on even to your children or your loved ones as you build this business. Got a friend of mine on the line tonight that I met not too long ago as far as with us here in Infinitus, but he's been around the industry for a long time, and he's had tremendous success in large companies here in the industry. And we got a chance to meet Ivan and Eva the other day at the office. We're excited to have them on the team. They bring a lot of experience, a lot of wisdom, a lot of insights into what we're doing here. So I want to ask Ivan to come on in and share a little bit about your perspective, Ivan, what you see here at Infinitus, and why you decided to join the cause.
Thanks, Rob. I think what resonated the most with us was that track record, that almost 25-year history in the industry. And the fact that, I think today we found out that there's 100+ people just working in the area of development of the videos and the website and, all of those things that for some companies just they never do get it right. But they have an arsenal of products, I think 100+ products that they can draw on to expand and grow this brand and grow our income in our businesses. But these products are integral. They're absolutely rock solid. And I think that, it's been a long time since we got goosebumps from experiencing and listening to a launch or a new product company that's hit the market. So, there's some depth to this company that we've never seen in years. I mean, back in the 80s, and I spent 8 of 12 years as an Emerald in Amway, and shared some great experiences the other day that we had in Amway, because they were a generation company. There were second generation people running their businesses that their parents had created, 20, 30 years ago prior. So, Amway being over a 50-year-old company, this company is on that same path and accelerating it. So having the opportunity to launch the international markets out of Canada is absolutely unheard of, and we're absolutely pleased and humbled to be part of this launch team and move this company forward.
Love it. Thank you so much, Ivan. Great to have you and Eva aboard with us. These are the kind of folks that are getting involved here, experienced individuals who who actually see and can sense something big happening. So let me just give you the facts real quickly. So here's what's happening. They wanted to start in Canada. Why Canada? Number one, we've got some of the highest or strictest product regulatory compliance department in the world. So when you're dealing with Health Canada, once it's approved by Health Canada, it almost rolls anywhere in the world. So they wanted to start here to make sure their products would pass the strictest guidelines by Health Canada, which they have, I'm pleased to say, with flying colors. So the company has decided to roll out. Now, here is a $7 billion giant that nobody knows about in the Western Hemisphere. And if you say, Rob, I wish we were not just doing Canada, the U.S., which I'll explain in a minute, and Mexico, but I want you to know the company will be launching right across. They've got plans for actually 10 countries in 2017. So you'll see things like Germany, Hungary, Thailand. There's a bunch of countries coming on next year. I'm not going to take the time to go through it all. What you need to know is right now we are in pre-launch mode. The official launch for Canada is February the 18th in Toronto. It's going to be an amazing event where you'll get to meet some of the research, the team, the doctors behind this company. Secondly, we're pre-launching the United States starting January the 1st. We'll be able to enroll. I'm sending out a special email here that will teach you how to enroll people now in what I call the pre-launch for the U.S. market, where we're getting leaders positioned for the huge wave that's about to come, and then Mexico, the same thing. So we'll show you how to do that. But this is our chance. Some people, if you're new to the industry or whether you're an experienced veteran here, there's something here for everybody. We've got an amazing culture of honor and respect, and the company views the field and the corporate as one body, as we're all working together to on this project here to bring the TCM approach to the world, which many believe. And Harvard put out a study, and they said that one of the next 4 huge growth industries will be the TCM, or the traditional Chinese industry. The traditional Chinese medicine will be one of the huge industries of the next 20 years. So we are in front of a huge wave, proven products, proven pay plan, proven leadership team, proven support. Everything that you need to hit a home run is here. And whether you just want to be a customer, we welcome you as a customer. But for those of you who catch the vision, I want to encourage you to get back to the person who invited you on this call. Put these products in your body and begin to experience the power of these ancient formulations that this company is bringing to the table. And then as we begin to share them, experience the massive rewards, the comprehensive rewards they put in place. Of course, we've got a lot of incentive trips here. One of the incentive trips is to the UK this September coming. Australia is also another incentive trip. So there's going to be a lot of rewards in place. We've got special bonuses coming as we launch out that will really make a difference and an impact on you and your family. And if you want to be part of a great event, really making a positive impact on the global community, I believe that we're in the right place here with Infinitus. So please get back to the person who invited you on the call. Ask them to send you a private invitation. Right now, this is by invitation only. Okay, you have to be invited into this. You can't go to a website and sign up. Somebody has to personally send you an invitation to be part of this initial launch here with Infinitus. So welcome to the team. Thanks for joining with us today and being part of this movement here as we bring health and wellness and a great shift in that industry here to Canada. Thanks, everybody, for being on the call tonight. This is Rob Whitty wishing you good fortune, much success on the journey. We'll look forward to being together again real soon. Have a great night, everybody.